Well, one of the things I do before bed is journal, and I ask myself 4 questions, and I would
Okay.
encourage folks to think about this. So the first one is, what are you grateful for today and why? The reason this is so important, I don't know if you do gratitude journals. I
I
didn't
do.
like them. I did those because I was like, okay, I'm writing the same 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever the journal, like, let's pick one. What is one thing I'm grateful? Let's focus on that. And then I have to answer why. So it's not just I'm grateful for my son, let's say. It's
Yep.
why am I grateful? Like, did he do something that day that really impressed me or that was really interesting or whatever? So that's question one. Question two is, what one lesson did I learn today?
Mm,
I know someone wants to put 2 lessons, sure. But again, it makes me reflect on the day that just happened. And what
right.
is one thing that I could learn from the day? We should be learning a lot of things each day, but what's the one most impactful thing? Okay. It's number 2. And then number 3, and this is probably the most, this is actually how it started, this journal that I created is, what can I let go of?
Okay.
So one of the things that I found is like having a hard time going to sleep. It's not just because I had ideas floating in my head and I was thinking about a lot of it. I was very anxious and worrisome about things that were going on in my life.
Okay.
So asking the question, what can I let go of today? I always think of Elsa from Frozen when I'm talking about this, but like, what can I let go of today that's on my mind? That could be anything. Remember, all we're trying to do is get it out of our head and on paper. And one of the things I found that was really interesting is it's probably not as bad as I think it is.
Mhm.
But then B, when I write it down, I don't take that into bed. Like in
Right.
terms of I'm not like thinking about it before I'm trying to sleep. So it helps me fall asleep quicker. And then the fourth question is, what one big task am I going to do tomorrow?
Okay.
And when am I going to do it? And the reason I ask this again, this helps me if you can see where I'm going with this. It's like, okay, what am I grateful for? Let's, have that gratitude. Where,
Mhm.
what's a lesson I'm learning? What can I let go of so the anxiety is not there? But also, I'm going to look at tomorrow and I'm going to say, if I want to keep moving, right? Actions creating that mood. If I want to keep moving forward with the things I want to do in my life, what's one thing I'm going to do tomorrow? Like, if I can just do one thing, what's it going to be? And then when am I going to do it? Because most times, if we just say, "Oh, I'm going to do X," and then it gets to 9 p.m. at night, and you're like, well, I'll do it tomorrow.
Right.
Put down the time, like write down, hold yourself accountable to that time that you're going to do it. And it doesn't have to be any grandiose thing. It's just something that you want to accomplish that's important to you that you're going to get done the next day. So that could be the workout, that could be starting a project, that could be whatever. So, anyways, I'll pause there, but that's kind of the journal aspect, which has been really helpful for me over the years to think about what are the things that I want in my life, what's going on well, what's not, and then being able to progress forward. And then looking back at that journal on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis and be like, wow,
Yep.
there's a lot here that, and to see how the life has kind of expanded over that.